I like to. Yay! Come on, Ace. I like to call on the ones that's like, I hope she doesn't see me. Why is she looking at me? Because those ones will not come. So as you're walking up here, and you'll find, and she'll thank you later. She'll thank you later. You know, like your mama say, eat the broccoli, it's gonna be good for you. Like it later. Come on, honey, sit right on down. So what I want you to think about is, what one question do you want to ask our distinguished ladies in reference to your social media? Cute shoes.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, got distracted. I like the shoes.
Well, my partner and I, Tekeya, we have started.
Come on, Tekeya.
Yeah.
Oh, that's you.
We have a business where we focus on women taking care of themselves first. That's why we were so drawn to Renee. Tekeya and I both have small children, and we realized we were giving so much to our families, to our businesses, our full-time jobs, that we really weren't taking care of ourselves. So we both like to travel a lot with our families, but also with our girlfriends. So we feel like that's our time to renew and just come back refreshed for our families, and be able to give them all they need. And we knew our friends were the same way, but we always had reasons, excuses, fears, and doubts, and guilt. We talk about guilt for getting away. So
tell us what you need.
we started a group. We started a Facebook group first, and we were just trying to figure out ways to engage them. And we had one person say, well, what are you guys really doing? Because we were trying to combine everything.
Okay.
Because during the trips, we were like finding ways to, renew our spirit and just different things. So we were adding questions, and I guess it just seemed like it was a jumble of stuff, and they weren't sure where we were going with it. So I guess just, what do you think, just how to really...
ways to market what we're trying to do, and just
So I would say
engage them to want to be a part of what we're trying to do.
So what I'm hearing is, number one, that there's not clarity in your brand, so they don't have anything to grab a hold on. So if they're saying, well, what is it that you do, what are you trying to do, you've got to, number one, be very clear in what your brand message is, and then that's when you start marketing. Because if you market and you're not clear on what the message is, so if I asked you in one sentence, tell me what your brand message is, or tell me what you do, or what do people get from working with you, what would you say?
Not just to get away, it specializes in empowering women to take time out for themselves, and we do retreats and getaways for you to renew and refresh and reflect on it.
So now, if you guys heard what she just said right there, would you understand what she does?
Yes. And I would be interested.
You would be interested.
Right. How many of y'all be interested based on what she just said? So right there, look at she like, do y'all see? Right. So that's where you start.
Okay.
Ladies, would you agree?
Yes.
That's where you start. So now everything that you do and all of the marketing that you do would be based on that specific thing. All of your blog posts, your social media posts, the group name, well, you have the group name, but like your banner, does your banner have kind of like that tagline on it? Yeah. So you have to make sure that everything is consistent. So you got to start there.
One of the things I will add is that since what you do centers around self-care and health care and this balance, that designate specific days for specific things, right? So if one is about destinations, talk about sustainable destinations, eco destinations. One day may be about just your body, how to care for your body. Another day may be about balancing time. But every day, if you're going to do it Monday through Friday, or if you're going to do it 7 days a week, have something that is significant for that day so they know exactly what to expect.
And you can even, like, if one of your days, if we're talking about destinations, like one day could be a spa day, where you give all different types of spas, different cities, different, recommendations or whatever. So just the days of the weeks tying into something. Okay?
Yeah, the only thing I would add to it is, are you sharing any of your personal journey in that process? Are you sharing you doing what you're telling them to do? Because when they see you do it, then it gives them license that, okay, this is okay, as long as you're keeping that consistent message. So if you're trying to get people to relax, show them you're relaxing. If you're trying to get people to renew, show them what renewal looks like. Because sometimes it's different for all of us, but you at least give them a way to look at it and say, okay, that's what she's talking about. So share your journey in the process.
Because they connect with your personal stories, and it doesn't always have to be so polished. I think I get the most response just with random things that are just going on in my life. Like yesterday when my son was at the emergency room. Or at the doctor, because he stuck a pebble in his ear. Oh my God, I can identify with that. My son did it too. So when you share those things, or even if you're struggling and you say, you know, today is a day where I'm really working on the self-care, and is today just not a good day at doing it? Hey, that's why we started the group. Are you guys struggling with it too? So just making it more personal, but just everything has to stick within that one thing with your brand.
And giving them the option for feedback,
Yeah.
give you feedback and to participate. You want your community to be interactive. And how you do that is just creating posts that allow them to respond back to you with their thoughts and ideas as well.
Does that make sense? Are you glad that you came up here now? Okay, thank you.